Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. The 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan is a no-nonsense minivan. At base trim levels, it offers a low price and a list of functional equipment. 7-passenger seating, typically enormous minivan space, and adequate power mean it's totally a competent family hauler, even on road trips. The 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan is low on frills, which means it's priced less than rivals, and your wallet will thank you for that in the long run. The budget-friendly 7-passenger 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan is sold in 3 trim levels: SE, SE Plus, and SXT. Now, all 3 trim levels get this same 3.6-liter V6 engine. This engine makes 283 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired to a 6-speed automatic transmission, and we can also see that it has a maximum towing capacity of 2,000 pounds. The base 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan SE has a starting price of $27,040. It comes standard with 17-inch steel wheels, heated mirrors, tri-zone climate control with rear air conditioning in the back, rear view camera, a tilt and telescoping steering wheel, a conversation mirror, a second row bench seat, auto-dimming rearview mirror, a 6.5-inch touchscreen, and a 6-speaker audio system with a CD player and an auxiliary audio jack. Now, the SE can also be ordered with what they call the Uconnect hands-free group package. This adds a leather-wrapped steering wheel and the shifter, satellite radio, a USB port, and Bluetooth audio and phone connectivity. Second row stow-and-go captain's chairs that fold into the floor are an optional upgrade on the base model Grand Caravan SE. If you bump up to the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan SE Plus, that has a starting price of $29,805, it comes standard with that stow-and-go storage, plus 17-inch alloy wheels versus steel wheels, automatic headlights, you get fog lights, black exterior styling elements, remote ignition, a front floor console, and you get upgraded upholstery and trim. Moving up to the top tier Grand Caravan SXT, it has a starting MSRP of $32,540. Now, it adds all the features of the SE and the SE Plus, right? Those are all standard. And what it also gets is it gets chrome exterior trim, roof rails, power sliding rear doors, a power lift gate, a larger floor console, dual zone air conditioning, leather upholstery with suede inserts, and an 8-way power driver seat with 2-way power lumbar adjustment. The SXT offers 2 notable option packages. The black top package retains the SE's black exterior trim and removes the roof rack, while the considerably more feature-rich driver convenience group package adds a rear overhead console, an overhead storage bin, 3-zone automatic climate control, a heated steering wheel, heated front seats, ambient lighting, and second row sunshades. Options on all trims include an enhanced touchscreen that includes integrated Garmin navigation, satellite radio, and digital music storage. Other extras include the rear park assist package, which adds rear parking sensors, leather-wrapped steering wheel and shifter, and an enhanced trip computer. There's also an optional DVD rear entertainment system, which includes 1 roof-mounted screen, a DVD player, satellite radio, 115-volt power outlet, and a charge-only USB port and wireless headphones. Okay, here's the deal. We can see all 3 trim levels right here. We can see the SE, we can see the SE Plus, and we see the top tier SXT. The reality is the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan is the dinosaur in the minivan segment. It hasn't been fully redesigned in over a decade. This model design is from 2008, and as such, the base trim level is missing some basic items such as Bluetooth phone connectivity and a USB port like as standard. As a result, I'd recommend upgrading to the SXT. I like the SXT. Yep, it's over $32,000, but you get leather. Now you have a minivan that's kind of modern. You know, they don't talk a lot about safety features and stuff like that, but you've got a minivan that's a little more modern, and you're going to get it for well under $40,000. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. Yep, it's old, it's long in the tooth, but they are still making it. It is a 2019. That means it is relevant. And on this channel, we build, price, and option new cars direct from the manufacturer website. This is a new car direct from the manufacturer website. So let's start off by taking a look at the gallery. Okay, so it looks like they've got a pretty good sized image gallery with some interior and exterior photos. So let's run through them really quick. Look how large those back windows are in this Caravan. They're pretty big. Here's a nice shot of the interior. And you know what? Here's the reality. Yep, this is my first time looking at this. I have not gone through this, taken a look at the Dodge Grand Caravan. This is the first time we're looking at it together, which I often do on my videos. I don't usually pre-look through the site. Taking a quick first look at this, yeah, it's an old design, but at the end of the day, as far as a minivan's concerned, it's actually not that bad looking. It isn't. Not really. Let's see. Yeah, it's okay. It's just okay. I like to see a digital speedometer or something in there, and maybe there might be one in that instrument cluster. But the interior itself, they've done a pretty good job. Here's your USB port in the glove box. That's nice. You can stash your stuff in there. I think that's good. This vehicle probably has a lot of smart utility. Everything probably works on this. There's your HVAC, your cooling. There's that conversation mirror, I think they called it. Here's your garage door opener right here on the sun visor. Here they show you can open up your hatch and open up the side storage door. This vehicle's got a lot of utility, got a lot of features. Here's your USB or your 115 volt outlet in the back. We talked about that a little bit. Here's your seat showing that with the car seat in there, and surely there's the tethers down in there where you can latch your car seat in there. All that stuff relevant. Look at the storage. Look at the seats, how they fold flat. Look at that. There's a lot of utility in that. You could move a whole house in this minivan if you needed to. All right, so those were some interior photos. Now we're clearly looking at some exterior photos. And the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan isn't going to win any design awards or anything like that, but it's not bad looking. I actually saw one on the road yesterday, and I thought, you know what, it's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad looking. It's not exciting, but I mean, how exciting can you make a minivan? I wonder. You know, I just remembered I've done so many build and price reviews. I've done over 400 videos at the time of this recording. I recently did, or not too long ago, did the 2019 Toyota Sienna SE Premium. It is a minivan and a direct competitor to the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and put a link up to that video in the corner right now if you want to check that out. So yeah, they don't really have any other decent photo. Oh, that's a decent photo. Here, I didn't get the chance to finish that sentence. The words couldn't even come out of my mouth. Look at all the utility in there. You could put a lot of stuff in that back there. They're showing all the little places to put little cubbies and storage. They know who their target market is. Look, they're showing the toys right there. They know who their target audience is. Right? Storage abound. This is under that center console. You got this pass-through storage right there. I've seen quite a few manufacturers starting to do that. Like I said, they have not fully redesigned the Grand Caravan in over a decade. However, look at it. It's got a lot of utility. It's smart. And apparently, oh, okay, there we go. Here's that floor folded completely flat. We can see that. That looks wonderful, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. This vehicle is getting more and more attractive. It's smart. It's a smart vehicle. Maybe that's why they didn't redesign it. It works. The buyers are happy. Here's your plugins for all your stuff. You've got your 115 volt outlet. Looks like you got 2 USB ports. Not quite sure what this one is. And this one's for the rear seat entertainment. So they're showing this model that has a rear seat entertainment. That's probably not standard, I'm sure. Here's your stow and go, right? That's pretty cool. Very, very nice. Look, under seat storage in front of the second row. Look, they've put all the toys. They got everything in there. Really cool vehicle. I have a whole new respect for the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan just after looking at the gallery images. So now let's actually learn about the actual features. Let's move on, learn about the performance features. They're telling us that the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan has robust capabilities and that it's engineered for efficiency. We already know this, but there's that 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 engine. They say it's an award-winning engine. It probably is, because this 3.6 liter engine's been around forever. So what's kind of cool about that is they've had time to perfect it, work out all the little kinks. That means this engine is a workhorse. Standard 283 horsepower, like we already know. It's got a flex fuel engine. Yeah, it's very cool. They say it packs more energy than most determined toddlers. That's kind of funny. Check this out. They say that the Dodge Grand Caravan is equipped with trailer sway control so that your trailer doesn't start swaying, right? The system would automatically take steps to reduce the sway. They're making it sound like it's standard, so I guess we're going to kind of go with that unless we figure out otherwise along the way. Under performance features, there's also all-speed traction control, which monitors for wheel slip. And then there's also this electronic stability control, which is kind of interesting. They say it combines the anti-lock brake system with that all-speed traction control that we just talked about a second ago, and it monitors your steering input and the vehicle motion. And if it thinks that something's going wrong, it can actually apply the brakes and adjust the engine throttle to help keep the vehicle in control, or hopefully pull it back into control or something like that. Okay, so we got through the performance features. Now let's talk about the exterior features for our 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. Here they're talking about the available power sliding side doors and available power liftgate. If you remember, we are build and pricing the SXT. The SXT comes standard with all of that. Here they're talking about their quad halogen headlamps and available fog lights. As you know, that all is standard on the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT. Yep, that's why I said it's a little bit over $32,000, but now you have a Caravan, you have a minivan that has it's feature rich. It has the options. It can actually compete with that 2019 Toyota Sienna, which looks pretty good. So check out that video next. Here, all they really can tell us is that there are some sleek, heated power exterior mirrors, right, that can help keep the ice and all that off your side mirrors in the winter time. So I'm going to assume that's a standard feature on every trim level. The 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan features apparently standard sunscreen glass. I didn't even think about that. That's very cool, helping to block out some of the sun's rays. Very, very nice. Down here, they're not saying much. They're just talking about their the available roof rack up top here, and they're simply just really talking about their distinct design, notably the crosshair grille that's been around for all the Dodge products for quite a long time now. Oh, here we go. We can actually check out the exterior colors, though, for the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. This color is called Billet Clear Coat Exterior. Then we have this color here. I guess we have to drag it so we can see the side view every time. This one's called White Knuckle, this paint here. Followed by this Octane Red Pearl. We've got this Indigo Blue, which is nice. Here's the black paint. They call it Black Onyx Crystal Pearl Coat Exterior Paint. That's a long name for some black paint. And then lastly, this color here is called Granite Pearl Coat Exterior Paint. Okay, so we learned about the performance features. We learned about the exterior features. Now we're going to learn about the interior features. After we learn about the interior features, we'll learn about the technology features, safety and security features, and then we might check out what packages are available for the Grand Caravan, and then we'll be basically ready to do our build and price. Here they're just talking about the seating. There's seating for up to 7 people, as we know. Here they're going to tell us a little bit about the cargo. And what do we have? They're going to tell us about, do they tell us the cargo capacity? No, they don't. They just say that there's a lot of cargo space and an impressive loading, which we can see a better shot of. They're letting us know that that is an 8-foot ladder that's sitting in the back there. And then, of course, when you talk about a minivan, you've got to talk about all its versatility. There's a lot of utility in this minivan. I mean, there is a storage and a cubby everywhere. Folding seats, in-floor storage. They've got it pretty much going on with this minivan. I'm kind of impressed, even though it's old and I knew that prior to starting the video. Now, as I go through it, even though I know the design is old, I think it's really, really functional. And I guess, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. I'm not sure if that's what they're thinking. So, again, they're talking about that storage. This is the Super Stow and Go seating and storage system that gives you another 140 cubic feet of free space when the second and third row seats are stowed, right? That's pretty cool. So there's also an available overhead bin. There's also a front seat storage, and there's available class exclusive Super Stow and Go. That's right in front of the second and third row seats, right? And that gives you 12 cubic feet of hidden storage, right? That's pretty cool. We already knew about this, but there's that observation mirror. Obviously, if you're a parent, you got all your kids back there. It's a good idea to keep tabs on them without, like they said, without having a rubberneck, without having to turn around, which is dangerous. So this is smart. Here's a nice shot of the front seats right here with the center console. They're saying available power front seats. That looks great. I think it looks really nice. Obviously, this is the SXT. We can see the leather trim with the suede inserts down the middle. Look at this little dual storage cubbies, your cup holder. Actually, this minivan is kind of growing on me. Okay, so we can see some interior, premium cloth interiors, available leather trim seats. We can kind of see. So there's this Hudson and Legacy cloth in light gray stone. And then there's this Hudson and Legacy cloth in black. And then finally, if we get the SXT, which we get this Torino leather trim in black with Axis perforated suede inserts and silver accent stitching. Also, notable interior features, there are sunshades and there's available adjustable LED reading lamps above all 3 rows that can be positioned individually for pinpoint illumination. That's pretty cool. Check this out. So when the Grand Caravan is parked, the 60-40 split folding third row seats can flip completely rearward into the tailgate position. Look how they're sitting. The seats are flipped around. How cool is that? Very cool. Okay, let's talk technology for the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. So here's the available Garmin navigation. Choose audible turn-by-turn directions. So you can get navigation, and it's by Garmin. And then there's like a couple of different radios. So there's Radio 430, which includes the high-resolution 6.5-inch touchscreen, CD, DVD player, Sirius XM, and that comes if you get the Sirius XM comes with a 1-year trial service. And then there's the Radio 430 Nav. All right, it gets a high-resolution 6.5-inch touchscreen as well. Then it gets that Garmin navigation and the Sirius XM with that service, and it also gets the Sirius XM Travel Link with 5 years of service included as well. So they're trying to throw a little technology into a dated design. Let's put it that way. They use the word cutting edge connectivity, right? You've got the Uconnect voice command over here on the far left is where I'm at. The Uconnect voice command. It's hands-free calling, allows you to operate your phone and radio and available navigation system. What else do you have? You've got the wireless headphones and the DVD entertainment system. That's an option, we know. The USB ports, that's pretty cool. And then you've got that Sirius XM radio. I'm not really into that kind of stuff, but a lot of folks are because every manufacturer seems to offer Sirius XM in some varying degree of services because there's a lot of different Sirius XMs and subscription lengths. Okay, so what else is there? This is the last thing on the technology page, and they say that There's the available 3-zone temperature control. That means that the driver can control their own setting, the passenger can control their own setting, and then the second row gets some controls for their heat and AC as well. All right, let's talk safety and security for the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. There's that standard park view rear backup camera. It's wide angle view, on-screen guidelines, and that's part of the Uconnect touchscreen, as we can see there. So here are those two images from the gallery, and so what they were really showing us, yeah, I was right on the first one, was the latch system, so you can tether your car seats and all that. But this one, it wasn't because the windows were so big, it's the child protective door locks. So you can prevent the doors from sliding and being opened from the inside if that is something that you need to be concerned about. Other safety and security features, there's the all-speed traction control. We know that. And there's the electronic stability control. You know what? I think this is redundant. We've already heard about this. Yeah, we have. There's a lot of airbags and protection, though. We haven't heard about that. There's a steel safety frame. There's active front seat head restraints, 7 advanced airbags, and there's crumple zones to absorb impact energy and redirect it away from passengers to reduce the risk of injury. That's what a crumple zone does. Okay, we went through the safety and security. Now let's find out about the different packages that we can get on the 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan. There's this blacktop appearance package. It's a $765 package. It's standard on the SE Plus, and you can get it on the SXT. Remember, it gives you a gloss black crosshair grille, black headlamp bezels, and a few other things. Those few other things include, let's see, black seats with silver accent stitching. That's the SXT leather trim seats with suede insert seat shown. There's the leather wrap shift knob. There's all black interior accents with silver accent stitching. I don't think this is all part of the blacktop package. Leather wrap steering wheel and 17-inch, yeah, maybe it is, 17-inch polished aluminum wheels with gloss black pockets. Okay, we're ready to do the build and price, but I want to come back to something really fast that I caught in the beginning and I just didn't get back to it. When they showed the engine, and we talked about the engine in the beginning, they mentioned a 2,000-pound towing capacity. But when you look at the vehicles here, they say it's a 3,600-pound towing capacity. So yeah, I did see that. Also, let's talk fuel economy. Every one of these Grand Caravans has the same engine. So they're all going to get 17 miles to the gallon in the city, and they're all going to get 25 miles to the gallon on the highway. Let's double check that. Yeah, SE Plus, and then finally the SE. Yeah, they all get the same fuel economy, and they all have the same towing capacity. All right, let's move on. Let's actually do the build and price. We're ready to do that now. Here's a nice shot showing all the trim levels. We better toggle the buy selection. There we go. We're going to toggle that. Not that we get into the pricing or anything like that, but just in case it's going to be something different. Yeah. We can see all the price tiers, and the SXT does start at $32,540, but I think you're getting a lot of minivan for the money. And out the door, it's going to still be under $35,000. I'm almost positive. Let's go find out right now. Okay, so here we are. We're at the build and price section. We're just going to keep this color the way it is. None of these colors really jump out at me for exterior colors. The octane red is the one that it just defaulted to. We'll leave it there. We can see clearly that no matter what exterior paint color you wanted, they're all a no-cost option. Some manufacturers, some paints you do pay additional for. These 17-inch wheels, that's all there are. So we get what we get. Tires, those are the only ones. Do we want to spare? I think the answer to that is probably yes. Let's hit this little information tab though. We'll take a spare tire. You never know if you might need that. I think the running boards are cool. We'll take those running boards. Delete body color sill applique. Okay. $720 for that. Let's see. Billet color added. All right. What color do we have? Oh, we had to change colors on that. I guess that Apple Octane Red didn't work, so it bumped us over to the Billet Clear Coat, which is fine. Like I said, I wasn't really concerned about any of the paint colors. Moving on to interior, we only have the leather, which is the black leather. The seating is what? Let's see. The seating is the second row buckets with the fold-in floors, right? That's standard. And then down here we have radio 430, but what I don't see is radio 430 plus nav. So I don't know why it's missing. We have the top tier SXT, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. We are not going to get this Sirius XM radio subscription. We're not doing that. We're not going to get the DVD entertainment package. I do like the door sill guards and the slush mats and the splash guards, although, we'll probably pass on it. So we're sitting at $34,150, and like I said, I don't know why we can't see the navigation for the infotainment. We don't need an engine block heater. They're just telling us that the automatic transmission, 6-speed transmission is standard. And they're just going over that 3.6 liter Pentastar V6 again, which we already know about. And, ooh, wow, that's it. So here we are. We're sitting at $34,150 out the door for this 2019 Dodge Grand Caravan SXT. Actually, fully loaded and kind of can compete with. You should check that video out. So, yeah, here this Caravan is. Doesn't look too bad. I'm actually pretty impressed, even though the design is old. So, with that said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. If you found this review entertaining, helpful, or informative, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Also, like I said, check out that Toyota Sienna video, that 2019. It is a nice minivan too. TOO, as in also. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you on the very next video.